Hey everybody, Deplorable Bobby here. This is the way I see it. Something new on my channel tonight. At the beginning of my videos, I'll be giving shout outs to everyone who left comments in my previous video. It's just a small way to say thank you for being involved in the solution that we all hope and pray for. So tonight I want to give a few shout outs, go right quick. My good friend Florida Jim, Terry Christ, Barney 5, thank you Barney. Sue Eason, it's always good to see her too. K. Earl Long, I've been seeing you a lot lately and I'm glad to see you every time. Brenda Smith, as always, it's good to see you. And Amy O, can't thank you enough, sweetie. Keep commenting, y'all. You know, and also let me know where you live. I'm just curious. I'd like to know where my subscribers live or where they're at. So if you don't mind, you leave that in the comments. Tonight we're going to talk about something that actually is upbeat in the child trafficking world. And it was just last weekend. Operation Predator took place in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Well, Operation Preditor was set up as a sex trafficking sting. And at the NCAA Final Four basketball tournament held in Minneapolis, Minnesota, last weekend, a total of 58 men were arrested for child sex trafficking in the Twin City area. The Department of Homeland Security, ICE, and 30 other law enforcement agencies took part in this sting operation. Law enforcement posed as traffickers and they posed as clients. And during the sting operation, they were all over social media on several different platforms. The suspects were arrested as they arrived at a prearranged meeting place where the encounter was to take place. So needless to say, these 58 men got a big surprise when they got to where they thought they were going. 47 were arrested for felony solicitation of a minor and prostitution. 11 were charged with sex trafficking and prostitution. 28 victims were rescued, including one minor child. So that's good news, people. Stings like this one prove just how bad trafficking of people for sex really is. You know, the Johns and the traffickers are at work in our communities across America every day doing this evil thing. Preying on vulnerable children is perhaps the most despicable act that anybody could ever see or ever hear of in our society. Sex trafficking victims pay a price that will last them for their entire lives. I'm personally grateful to these officers and for the work they did to protect and save our children from those who only want to cause harm to our kids and young women. Operation Predator was an international initiative that so far has arrested 19,000 predators. Thank you, Lord, for that. They've been arrested for crimes against children, along with many other crimes. But in 2018 alone, 3,191 child predators were arrested and 859 victims identified or rescued. And that's all because of Operation Predator. Pay attention, video's getting short, but I want to give you a couple of phone numbers. To report child predators or any suspicious activity, you need to call 1-866, capital letters, DHS 2 ICE, capital letters. To report children exploited or missing, you need to call the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. So please call 1-800-THE-LOST. I'll put these numbers down in the pinned comment section behind this video. So tonight, people, we've got some good news out of Minnesota. We got 58 of those perverts off the street, and we saved 28 victims. So it was a good day. Something to smile about for a change. Anyway, people, this is Deplorable Bobby, and this is the way I see it. I want to ask you to subscribe. Tell your friends about my channel if they think like you do, or your family. You know, help me grow. I'm sort of stagnant around 340, so I need some help, people. Y'all help me grow and help me get this message out there about our kids. And remember our kids. Remember the exploited and the trafficked and the abused. Pray for our children. Pray for each other. And y'all have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.